Hi Aries, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your April mid-monthly love reading. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Also, I'm still not doing private readings. I don't know where the link is, but people are still ordering them. And I'm sorry, but I'm being very clear here. I'm not doing private readings right now. So if you buy one, I'm going to just send your money back. But there's too much going on in my life right now that I can't do them. When I do, I will let you know, okay? I have to find that link because people keep ordering them. I apologize. All right. Aries love life. What are the messages for Aries in their love life for mid-April 2017? Aries love life. All right, Aries. This is a good reading because you've needed to focus on yourself. You haven't been. You've been trying, or you have been and you haven't really been seeing the benefits of it until now. Okay, I know that mid-March was awkward. As we moved into April, you've been really working on yourself. There's been a lot of distrust and mistrust in your love relationships recently. Ex-relationship. But you're kind of just getting over all of that right now. There might be some new people coming into your life. I'm not really seeing anything new for mid-April. I just have this, you're just focusing on yourself. That's what this reading is saying. You're not focusing on anybody else, okay? Queen of Wands, you're still not 100% back to your, happy, awesome, optimistic self, but you're getting there. You're continuing to work, okay? Work is the name of the game for you. I don't know if you are working because you've been through a heartbreak, maybe the loss of a marriage, or the loss of a love or a soul connection, and so you're kind of delving into work. I don't know if that's the reason, but it's proving to be beneficial. The benefits of it may be coming a little bit slower, or because you're heartbroken or were, okay, and there's been some pretty major changes in your life. You're trying to get the passion back into work. And I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but I'm really sensing that there's been a major shift in your life over these past few months, and you've been like intuitively focusing on pushing yourself forward, but you haven't really been feeling good about it. But now I'm sensing that, excuse me, you are actually starting to really feel good about it, okay? Excuse me. There's been major change, okay? You're getting back to yourself slowly as we go through April, okay? Loss of love, maybe remnants of love, loss of passion, maybe loss of passion to work, but you're pushing through it, because in the Seven of Pentacles, this person's really tired, okay? He's continuing to work. He's continuing to see the benefits, but it's slow progress and he's tired, but he's continuing to push through. So even though you may not be fully passionate about what you're doing right now, you are pushing through, okay? You're not seeking external guidance. And in essence, this may actually be good because you're not seeking external guidance. You're actually focusing on you. You are focusing on making progress. You are focusing on building up your self-esteem. You are focusing on taking control of your love life. You are focusing on moving past this third party situation and heartbreak, okay? Yeah. Big changes though. We have the major arcana card here at the top of your reading, and it's the last major arcana card before we start a whole new phase in your life. So whatever this relationship was, it is definitely a was. It's in the past. You're moving on from it. You're not really seeming to care anymore. You're focusing on yourself, focusing on your positivity. And sometimes, Aries, even if that means that you have to rely on your egotistical self, and I'm not saying that to be bad, okay? I'm saying that sometimes in order to push through something, you have to get that cockiness back about you that people tend to love, and it can be read as something that's egotistical, but it's really, it's not. It's a tool that you use within yourself to push through emotional barriers, okay? You're not ignoring the emotions. You're not bypassing them. You're recognizing them, but you're also recognizing that sometimes you can be hurt and you can just choose to focus on the positive, or choose to focus on moving forward, or choose to focus on making yourself as good as you can be so you can be happy with who you are, okay? So don't confuse that, because a lot of times people will confuse that with, egotistical, meaning that it's bad, and it doesn't have to be, okay? You have your reasons, and, it then in the long run, Aries, it does make you push through, okay? It brings you back to your core of your positivity. Because Aries, when you do go through these moments of heartbreak and loss, because you do really feel connected to people, you don't let people in your life, you don't let people in your life unless they mean a lot to you, okay? So when you give your love and your energy and your emotions to somebody, it's very important to you, okay? And it can essentially turn your world upside down if it's not reciprocated. And while that's something that you have to learn and grow and push through on your own, in your own way, to kind of hold on to your power, when something doesn't work out and the marriage is lost, or the promise of the marriage is lost, it is very deflating to you, not to your ego. It's not a, you don't take it as a personal attack. It just hurts so badly because you really have trust and you have faith in people, and they do tend to let you down a lot, okay? So that's why you have this ever-present positivity about you. So you lose it and you get it back slowly, okay? That's what this is showing. The clarity is not completely there for you, Aries, though. We have the King of Swords here. He's reversed. He or she is reversed. So either there was an air sign in the midst that is no longer, or you're still seeking clarity about this situation that essentially has you turned upside down. But really, Aries, I think the overall message with this part of the spread is there are big changes coming. There's a new phase coming for you. Leave the past in the past, and it doesn't really matter what something was if it isn't currently in your present, right? So don't focus on anything in the past, okay? If you were hurt, don't focus on it. Focus on the future. Focus on making yourself who you are, and focus on bringing new people into your life. Focus on bringing new love into your life. Focus on rebuilding. If you're in a long-term marriage, if you're in a long-term bond, a long-term relationship, or a marriage, focus on what you can do to make it better, okay? Bring that love back. Bring that passion back. Because right now it's not there, okay? And you're not seeking outside guidance, which is okay, because maybe the answer is focus on yourself. Focus on work. Focus on yourself. Okay? And just know that these changes that are coming are good. I mean, it's a whole new phase that's starting. So these reversed cards here, loss of passion, loss of self, loss of worrying about a third-party relationship, or a heartbreak. loss of clarity. You know, that's okay, really. You should actually kind of envelop that spirit of letting go and moving forward. And, you know, beautiful things happen with that. All right, what are the additional messages for Aries in the second half of April? And you know, Aries too, with Venus being retrograde, and I think it's actually starting to go direct at the end of April, early May. That could also be the reason why the passion's gone, because maybe somebody has tried to come back and you're realizing that there's just no passion there. There's not ever going to be a future, you know? It's just not going to be. Okay. Or the argument, if you're in a long-term relationship, is just dead. Like, it's time to move on to something fresh and new. Okay. Not a new relationship for you, but, you know, focus on new aspects of the relationship and focus on reconnecting with your partner. Okay. Definitely a past present. You're letting go. You really are letting go of the past here. The two of wands in upright means past, present, forward looking. No, I meant to say you're not letting go of the past. You're trying, but you're not there yet, okay? Upright means that there's the past, there's the present, you're forward looking, you're trying to figure out a way to continue your stability, continue the growth in your own stability, but there's an air of loneliness to him. Okay, so this is reversed. So, you know, you're not looking towards the future like in the way that you probably should. You're still focusing on this sneaky behavior, okay? You are focusing on yourself. You're trying to get yourself back to where you like to be. But were definitely impacted by whatever this love scenario was. Okay, it definitely hurt you, and in a major way. And I know from the March readings and the early April readings, I know that this is a continuation of the story. I mean, you were really hurt, and so you're still. It's like you're still trying to figure out what happened, and it has impacted your work. This scenario did. But you also are trying to push through. It's as if you're bouncing back and forth. You like work really hard and you try to focus on work and then you get emotional. Then you try to focus on work and then you get emotional. And you try to focus on work and then you get emotional. Okay? You still are working because, I mean, you have to work. But mentally, even here, he's tired, so even mentally, your head's not in the game, okay? You're just going through the motions. You still may be ending up being successful, and things are working out, but your head's not in the game, okay? So amp it up, Aries. It's your season. Get your head in the game, right? Queen of Pentacles, here we go. You really need to, what I like about the Queen of Pentacles, she's an earth sign, okay? So earth signs, they push through. They are successful because they work no matter how they feel. They work hard, they're diligent, they're motivated, they're consistent, disciplined, okay? So Aries, recognize this within yourself as you're being impacted by whatever this scenario is in your life. You are feeling a little upside down in terms of who you are, and kind of you need to get your bearings again. And there's a lot of work-related cards here with respect to it being impacted by love, okay? And this is telling you that while you're feeling not in your own power, you have to like set emotions aside and focus on your goals, focus on your future. Okay, be diligent and disciplined in what you're trying to do. Same here. The world, it's topped by the Knight of Pentacles. Consistency, discipline, action, slow, well thought out, planned action. Okay? This is what you're going to be doing as you move into this next phase. This will get you to the next phase. Okay? Stop being emotional. This thing, okay? It is most likely with the water sign, or you are being emotional like a water sign, or you have water energies in your rising or moon, or maybe even in your Venus. Okay? So, I mean, my rising sign is Pisces and my Venus is in Pisces. So love really impacts me. Okay? I'm very much impacted by love. And this speaks to it. So either I'm being a drama queen, or you're being a drama queen, or the other person was being a drama queen. But you got to let it go because it's no longer here. Like, these are both upside down. So stop being emotional and focus on work. Okay? This scenario, this fight, this connection either needs to transform and move forward, or you need to recognize that it is no longer. Okay? Because there was definitely a promise of a bright, beautiful future here for you with whomever this was. And it's not working. It was not working. Okay? Yep. So stop thinking about it. Okay? I know that you may have felt that there was some very sneaky behavior going on. And even if there was, Aries, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. Like, there's nothing you can do about it except for just make yourself as happy as you can be. And I know that's just such BS conversation that everybody says, but that's the truth. Okay? You are having a really hard time transforming because it's as if you're trying to really save this, whatever it was. Okay? You're trying to save yourself. You're trying to get yourself back to your core, which is what you need to be doing. And if you're in a long-term relationship, that is the answer. That's what's going to be assisting the relationship and coming to some sort of resolve. But with this death card reversed here, it's also as if you're not letting something go that you need to let go. Okay. There's so many cards here that are speaking to this finality or ending of something, or that it's just not there anymore. Okay. Again, we have the Three of Hearts reversed, which is good because this means that this energy for you is lessening. You're not as concerned about it as we move through time, so this is good. And what you're doing to answer that is you're actually really starting to slowly bring forth messages to maybe a new partner. Okay? If you're starting to date again, you're doing so very cautiously and very slowly because, again, Aries, you can get very hurt in love, okay? And it's because you believe in people and you trust people, and they can tend to kind of walk all over you because you really see the positive side, and they kind of can take advantage of that, okay? So this is you cautiously and slowly studying and learning before moving forward, okay? And then this is this loss of clarity or this lack of clarity that you have. It's impacting your strength, okay? You're not feeling like you're in your core in Aries. This is very interesting reading because as we moved into Aries, sometimes you can take that anger and use it to push you forward. But, that's not really the right way to handle a situation. So what I'm really sensing here is you're trying to delve into work in order to force yourself forward and, get back to your positive self. But you need to make sure this is you battling yourself, okay? Even if you're in a long-term relationship, you've been hurt on some level, and you're battling yourself because you're doing what you normally or what you should be doing, getting back to yourself, making yourself happy, healthy, fit, whatever. But what you're doing is you're battling yourself as to why you're doing that. Okay, am I doing it for me or am I doing it for them? Okay, and so there's like you're trying to transform, but you backstep because you're still hurt. You're not sure why you're doing it, and you're trying to get that inner strength back and that clarity back to, I need to be doing this stuff for me. I need to make myself happy. I need to make my own body fit. I need to make my own work life great. I need to make my own social life great. It's not like I'm going to be trying to do this because they hurt me, so I'm trying to show them that I'm happy type of a scenario. That's what I'm really picking up here, which is interesting. So be slow, okay? Be slow. Be certain about your actions and your messages, okay? Be certain about the work that you're doing, okay? It's good, okay? It's showing growth. And be certain about who you are and let yourself transform, okay? Let the situation transform. Even if it's transforming for the worse or the better, let it transform, okay? There's no sense in trying to keep it stuck somewhere, because it doesn't do anything, okay? Let it transform, let it go away, let it come back. And in the meantime, let yourself be you. Get your passion back. Because you thrive off of this energy, okay? Again, work. Water sign, gone, okay? Like, either the water sign's gone, or you need to stop being so emotional or stop focusing on emotions, okay? It's time for new beginnings, very promising new beginnings that are literally going to be handed to you, okay? And if you play your cards right, per se, and work hard, this has so many pentacles in it, okay? Be consistent with your work. Work hard. Be disciplined. Be motivated. And this love scenario that's bothering you, let it go, okay? Let the fight go. Let the argument go. And you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could also mean, okay, that through your work, you will meet somebody that is very successful, very generous and kind and stable, okay, and very certain about you, okay? You have a lot of pentacles here. The name of the game for you in April, the second half of April as we go into May, is work. And there will be new beginnings with work. There will be new job opportunities. There will be new project opportunities. And through that, you may meet somebody, okay? Because this has new beginnings. It's right next to the King of Pentacles. And this watery energy, this emotional, even though they're normally pretty steadfast and secure in their emotions, they're not, because they're reversed and it's impacting you, or you're not. You need to get your emotions in check, okay? Because this type of energy, they don't thrive off of overly emotional people. And you don't really like to deal with that anyway, because you like to focus on moving forward. You focus on building things, okay? So, interesting reading, Aries. Very interesting reading. Some sneaky behavior and mistrust has really impacted you in your love life. And it seems as if that there was loss of something that was a very important connection for you. Very important promises for you, and it really hurt you. And you've had a hard time getting back into the game of you, okay? And you're battling it within yourself. You know you can, you know you do, and it's like you go through these phases of being on your A game and then staying up late at night crying. Being on your A game, staying up late at crying. But what I'm sensing through this reading and through April is there's lessening, and there's less of that and less of that and less of that, and you're starting to really push through, and maybe work is your vice to do that. And because there's not really any cards of socializing here, okay? There's not really any cards of socializing, and I think for you, you're focusing on work and bettering your life. Lots of physical activity, because again, these wands, okay, physical activity. So you're working to become very physically fit, or you already are. And you're trying to do it yourself without seeking external guidance, because it's as if you know the answers yourself, and you know that you can do it, and you know that it's like a great challenge for you to push through, and so you're taking that challenge on because that's what you do, Aries. You take challenges on, and um, you do them well, okay? So look at this like a challenge, really. Look at this like a challenge. Look at this as you're going to battle through this broken heart scenario, and you're going to focus on making yourself beautiful and happy and secure, and through that you're having faith and trust that you're going to be meeting somebody new, or you're going to be stabilizing a current bond. All right? And there's not going to be clarity that comes to you. It's as if you're seeking it, but you're not going to get it. Okay? The clarity is you forcing yourself to let go. Because when you try to search for clarity, it's actually a form of control. If you need closure in a situation, or you need to have the other person explain something to you because it's not sitting well with you, and you need them to explain it, that's a form of control that is not healthy in a relationship dynamics. Now, if they want to talk to you and come to you and explain, yes, of course, you're going to be definitely open to that. But to try to force that in a relationship, or to force that after a breakup, is a form of control, and it's not healthy. The healthy thing and the hardest thing, okay, the biggest challenge, is to let it go, even though you feel like you deserve some sort of answer, or you deserve an explanation. You very well may deserve it, but trying to force it is not, you won't ever get the answers you want anyway. So, if someone's lying, they're never going to fess up to it. If someone cheated, they're never going to fess up to it. And if they hurt you and you don't understand why, they're never going to give you the answers that you need. So you have to make yourself secure in a way that you want by being you. Okay? And this transformation will come slowly, but the transformation has to come through, diligence in yourself, diligence with your scheduling and your relationships that you need to build, okay, in work and life, okay? Yeah, main focus is work. Work is going to get you through this, Aries, and work will bring you back to your relationship. If you're in a long-term bond, work will bring you to a new relationship, okay? And when I say work, I'm not just saying working. I'm saying work on yourself, okay? Show up early to work. Be beautiful. Be amazing. Be happy. Stay late. Like, do good work. Be available. Be positive. And, put the effort in, okay? Put the effort in. And through that, these will slowly turn around, and the emotional insecurity that is around you, whether it's this water energy or this watery energy within yourself, these unstable emotions, they'll just dissipate, because you'll have this security around you that you need, that you've built for yourself. Or someone will come into your life that is kind of the opposite of what this person was, and it will just be like, oh, what was I even thinking anyway? Okay? All right, Aries, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much, and I look forward to your weeklies, and look forward to your monthly May love readings. All right, bye.